Hi class, welcome to the brand new session, okay? We actually have a brand new product for you today. I'm not going to quiz you, but we have a brand new product that we really want to introduce to you. This product is Booze Burner, okay? Comes in a box like this, or inside that box is actually little packets of this stuff. Booze Burner assists alcohol metabolism. Now I know on your spring break you're out there having a good time, enjoying that, but you don't have to necessarily be a student. You can also be a professor or a truck driver or whoever you are. It doesn't matter. It works for men, women, it's okay. It's an all-natural enzyme supplement that helps you break down the booze so you can get up and go to work the next day, go to school, and enjoy. So your employer will like it too because you're not going to miss a day of work. Alright. What does it have in it? Well, it has all natural vitamins, minerals, and all important enzymes. Specifically, you can find that on the back of the packet, or go to booze-burner.com and find out that information there at on the FAQ page. Now, what does it do? Well, Booze Burner helps your liver, helps you digest the alcohol much faster, because when you first drink alcohol, about 20% of it goes into the stomach, and the other 80% is then ingested by the intestines. From there, what happens to it? Well, we all know that having too much alcohol affects your brain, and you want to be able to go out, have a few drinks with your friends and colleagues, and still be responsible and sexy. Yeah, you know, guys, going out and having a few drinks and having a girl slobber all over, or a guy, you're not going to be too impressed with them. So wouldn't it be smart if there's a way for you to have your libations and enjoy it too, and stay sexy? Well, yes, now there is. It's called Booze Burner, and Booze Burner helps your brain, specifically the cerebellum. You know, if too much alcohol can affect your coordination and thinking and your balance. You want to stay on balance, So why not have some Booze Burner to help that out? Your hippocampus helps you remember what you did last night, If you have too much booze, you're not going to be able to do that. Stay in control, stay sexy, and have some Booze Burner, Your hypothalamus is responsible for regulating blood pressure, hunger, and the urge to urinate. And we all know that after a few beers, you have to go. All right. And the medulla, the medulla helps your basic body functions, including heartbeat and body temperature. So, what do we want you to do? We want you to go out, try some Booze Burner. Give it a test. There are other products out there that claim to be the next best thing. So for under $5, you don't have to get an intravenous and go to Vegas and pay $200. For under $5, you can come in, grab some Booze Burner from the store. Nice little pocket size, same size as a credit card. Actually, you can stick that in your wallet. Be safe. Just fits right in there. Bingo. Take it with you, and then with your first sip, of alcohol, preferably you start off with a glass of water. Water is really important, to have if you drink, and you'll be fine. Now, what happens if you don't drink? You can still benefit from Booze Burner by actually using this to wake up in the morning. It gives you energy. It's packed full of vitamins, minerals, and enzymes. So that will give you the energy without giving you the caffeine rush. And there's no sugar in it, so you're not going to get a sugar rush either. So I've personally used it to go to the gym and work out. Felt a little sluggish. About 15 minutes later, wow, I actually had energy, could finish this. So now that you know about Booze Burner and what it does, why are we making this video? We're making this video because we want you to vote on it, give it some likes, and let's see if we can get our friends at Walmart to help us help you be able to find booze burner wherever you go. We're a small company. There's me and my business partner. That's it. A couple of guys with a good idea, and we need Walmart's help to put this on your shelf. So vote now, vote for Blues Burner, and you'll have a good time. Thank you very much. Class dismissed.
Including gender, age, height, weight, general health, the presence of food in the stomach, the concentration of alcohol in the drink, and prescription or illicit drugs taken by the person. It's the blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, which is the key to why we are affected by alcohol. Basically, your blood alcohol concentration is the relationship between the total amount of alcohol in your system divided by total body water, because alcohol is dissolved and diluted in water. So that's also why drinking lots of water with any alcohol consumption is a really good thing. The BAC and the effects of alcohol go up when the body is taking in alcohol faster than it can metabolize it. For example, if you binge drink and consume a 750ml bottle of rum or 3 bottles of wine, that's around 26 standard drinks, between 6 p.m. and 2 a.m, your body will need until sometime around 6 p.m. the next day to process and get rid of the alcohol. And that's why driving or operating equipment the next day is not only illegal, but just crazy, particularly when you consider what this is doing to your brain. Let me explain. Alcohol enters the body and ends up in the stomach, at which point about 20% is absorbed immediately, and the other 80% is absorbed in the small intestine. The heart then pumps the absorbed alcohol to every part of the body, including the central nervous system, which consists of the brain and spinal cord, and it gets to the brain really fast. So that's why even after just one drink you can feel lightheaded or relaxed. Alcohol acts primarily on the nerve cells within the brain and interferes with communication between nerve cells and all other cells, slowing everything down. And that's why when we drink even a little, we experience the effects of alcohol on our emotions, judgment, balance, memory, speech, and anger levels, just to name a few. Did you know that your brain is still developing until you're around 20 to 25? So we need to be really careful because alcohol can do some irreversible damage to various parts of our brains. For example, drinking affects the cerebral cortex, which controls our senses, and inhibitory centers, which is why when you drink, you become more talkative, more self-confident, and less socially inhibited. It also controls our thought processes, so alcohol affects our ability to make good judgment or think clearly. The brain's frontal lobes are important for planning, forming ideas, making decisions, and using self-control. So when alcohol affects the frontal lobes of the brain, you may find it hard to control emotions and urges, and you may act without thinking, and even sometimes become violent or act completely out of character. Does this sound familiar? The cerebellum is important for coordination, thinking, and being aware. So again, you may have trouble with these skills when alcohol affects the cerebellum. That's why people affected by alcohol sometimes can't walk properly or lose their balance and fall. The hippocampus is the part of the brain where memories are made. So when alcohol reaches the hippocampus, you may have trouble remembering something you just heard, or even worse, have a blackout and not be able to remember what you did last night. If alcohol damages the hippocampus, you may find it hard to learn or remember things in the future. The hypothalamus is a small part of the brain that does an amazing number of the body's housekeeping chores. After a person drinks alcohol, blood pressure, hunger, thirst, and the urge to urinate increases, while body temperature and heart rate decreases. And finally, the medulla controls the body's automatic actions, such as your heartbeat. It also keeps the body at the right temperature. Because alcohol chills the body, drinking a lot of alcohol outdoors in cold weather can cause a person's body temperature to fall below normal. This dangerous condition is called hypothermia. Your body belongs to you. Get the facts. Alcohol is unsafe for the developing brain. Alcohol can damage your brain forever. The long-term functioning and health of your brain depends on the choices you make today. Your responsible attitude toward alcohol can have a positive influence on your friends and family. Your body belongs to you. Take care of it. It's the only one you have. Thanks to the following: Drinkwise Australia for their generosity in granting funding for a major portion of this production. Australian Lions Drug Awareness Foundation for their input and support throughout the production of this presentation. 3D Me, A Look Inside for their in-kind contribution to a portion of the script research, development, creative processes and production of this presentation.